Tonight at 6, the three men you see on your screen right there are charged in an elaborate credit card theft scheme. Moon Township police say they used high-tech equipment to steal credit card numbers
and then load that information onto other cards. Channel 11's Liz Kilmer found out the U.S. Secret Service is now investigating.
Definitely very concerning.
These three men from Massachusetts are facing charges here locally for what court documents portray as an elaborate identity theft ploy, now involving federal agents with the United States Secret Service. According to court documents we obtained, Christopher Richardson, Brian Villenegra, and Mark Lusant were arrested in March in Moon Township after allegedly buying food from this exonat with stolen credit card information. The victim, out of Florida, got an alert and contacted the diner, and staff there called Moon Police. Investigators say the men were found with multiple re-encoded cards with accounts not matching the numbers displayed on them. Court documents say that detectives determined the three men were actually staying right next door to the diner here at this Hampton Inn. Police got search warrants for their 3 rooms and a rental car. Police apparently seized more than 100 Target gift cards, along with Fuse cards, which can hold data for multiple accounts, plus multiple cell phones, tablets, and accessories for credit card reading and writing, including a Bluetooth device that can connect to an online payment network, which, quote, allows a fraudster to conduct transactions and re-encoding anywhere, moving from retailer to retailer. This week, federal investigators filed a search warrant to examine all of their electronics. The investigation far from over, and people around here pleased the suspects were caught.
Yeah, definitely.
Records show all three men have criminal histories ranging from credit card fraud to theft. Liz Kilmer, Channel 11 News.